I was halfway through deleting old emails when her name resurfaced. Not a reply, not a thread, a fresh subject line. No emojis, no apologies, just 6 words that tightened my chest before I even opened it. I need you to know the truth. A year had passed since we broke apart. 365 days of silence I earned by pretending I was fine, by convincing myself the worst was already behind me. I stared at the screen. The cursor blinked like a pulse. I didn't feel anger first. I felt calculation, because people don't come back after a year to confess out of guilt. They come back because something is about to explode and they want someone else standing in the blast radius. I opened the email. She wrote like a stranger wearing my wife's memories. Short paragraphs, carefully chosen words, too calm for someone who claimed she'd been living with regret. She said she never meant to hurt me, that what happened just got out of control, that she thought time would bury it. But then came the line that didn't belong. I can't keep lying anymore. Not to you, not about us, just lying. I leaned back, because that wasn't remorse, that was pressure, a confession written by someone cornered by consequences I couldn't yet see. I didn't reply. I reread. I noticed what she didn't say. No dates, no names, no timeline, just fog and fear hiding behind politeness. That night, I slept better than I had in months, because certainty, however ugly, has weight, and weight grounds you. Back when we were together, I trusted her silence, trusted her phone face down on the counter, trusted late meetings that never produced promotions, trusted smiles that arrived a second too late. Infidelity doesn't announce itself, it leaks, in tone, in absence, in the way someone looks relieved when you leave the room. At the time, I told myself love meant restraint. Now I knew better. Love was the blindfold she used. I opened old backups, email archives, shared calendars. I didn't hunt emotionally, I hunted structurally. Patterns don't lie. There it was, a recurring client dinner every second Thursday. Same location, same time, different excuses. I cross-checked it with something else. Medical insurance records she forgot I could still access. Prenatal visits, dated months before our breakup. I didn't breathe for a long time, because the truth didn't scream, it whispered. I ordered a DNA test without telling her. Not for a child, for closure. I needed to know whether the lie stopped at betrayal or rewrote my entire past. While I waited, she emailed again, longer this time, more emotional. She said she missed my stability, that no one had ever known her like I did. That sentence almost made me laugh, because people like her don't miss people. They miss shelter. The results arrived on a Tuesday. Plain envelope, no drama. Probability of paternity, 0%. I folded the paper once, neatly, like a receipt. I agreed to meet her the next day. Public place, quiet cafe, late afternoon. She arrived early, nervous energy, hands wrapped too tightly around her cup. She started talking immediately, apologies stacked on explanations, tears cued on demand. I let her finish. Then I slid the envelope across the table. I didn't raise my voice, didn't lean in, I just said one sentence. I already know. Her face collapsed, not into guilt, into exposure. She reached for the paper like it could bite her. Read, stared, her breathing broke. She asked, how long? I said nothing. Silence is devastating when someone expects rage. She whispered his name. I didn't ask who, because knowing his name would give him relevance, and he didn't deserve that. The revenge wasn't loud, it was administrative. I forwarded her emails to his wife, to her employer's ethics board, to the version of her life that still believed she was honest. I timed it carefully, so every consequence arrived separately, so she couldn't collapse it into one bad day. I didn't watch the fallout. I didn't need to. I walked away while she was still explaining herself to strangers who no longer cared. That's the thing about truth. Once it's free, it doesn't need you anymore. A year ago, I thought losing her broke me. I was wrong. Losing the illusion rebuilt me. I don't hate her. Hate requires investment. I feel something cleaner now. Distance. The email sits archived, unread, because the last lie she ever told me was thinking she still mattered.